The bar, I'm too persistent. With income and no cash. Get it on my own, no collab.
Hey, yo, people, what we telling them, blood? We got man like Mowgs, Roses in the building, blood. I realized that he's applying pressure as well, still. Can't even lie to you. He started off the year hella hot. He kind of took a little bit of a hiatus last year, so it's understandable, you know what I mean?
As a kid, we played Ring of Roses. The watch on, the rings on my hands, all roses. Curse selling packs by the ocean. It used to be a tissue, now they're playing with their noses. I spent my whole life sleeping on the sofas. I had a home, but what's a home when you feel homeless? I got Njies more low than my friends. But say you love me, do you mean it in the end? My nigga.
That's a fact, but because most of people see the home as like the actual thing and that, but most people say my home is where my family is, my home is where my heart is, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's different for different people and them thing there. Because yeah, you can have a home and that, but if it doesn't feel like an actual home and them thing there, because what normally makes someone's home is the people that they come home to and that fam, you know what I'm saying? You might have a little pet, your family's there, your mum's there and them thing there, then when you move out and that, you know what I'm saying, on your ones, and it's like, yeah, this is home, but it's not really home though, like home, you know what I'm saying? Or like when a yard man or African person might say, nah, home isn't here, blood, home's back home and them thing there, fam, you know what I'm saying? Being in Africa, Jamaica and that, you know what I'm saying?
Selling packs by the ocean. It used to be a tissue, now they're playing with their noses. I spent my whole life sleeping on the sofas. I had a home, but what's a home when you feel homeless? I got Njies more low than my friends. But say you love me, do you mean it in the end? My niggas on probation.
But think about that though, I got niggas that are more loyal than my friends. That's probably because you provide them with a certain something, and that's probably a thing where your friends now can't get something from you and that, but now all of a sudden they've dashed you to the side, whereas them niggas are probably still getting that exact same thing from you and that, bro, you know what I'm saying? So you're still useful and that, you know what I mean? But one thing is though, you got to be able to suss that out when people are near you because of a certain something and that, blood. It's hard to do because people are two-faced and people are very good at it, blood, you know what I'm saying? People have had years and years of experience and how many examples and that, you know what I'm saying? But you should be able to try to suss them out and them thing there, fam, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't just call everyone friend, like family. Not everyone's just family just because, yeah, we share the same blood. You have to show me that you're family, man, you know what I mean?
They just hope you real friends. I know the feds preying me, even I ain't preying them. But what's life though? 5 in the morning, feds at my door. Got me face down on my towel for I licked him for a brick. I made a 60 on it, then I sold 100 packs and then I made a 50 on it. If that was you, you would have been in jewelers next day. Couple weeks stressing about some bills and your next pay.
Come on, man, blood. Spend your money wisely, people, blood. Spend your money wisely, people. I'm glad that Mowgs is chatting on that as well, because I feel like the last person to do that was A-Star, bro. A-Star used to always talk about money management, bro. You know what I'm saying, to the street dudes and them thing there. Now Mowgs out here, blood, spitting a little game as well, blood. But with the last songs and that, his beats were hella low. And not necessarily low, they were just on a mellow vibes type of thing. They weren't really doing too much in that, fam, you know what I'm saying? Because he was on a painting. So when I heard this beat, I was like, we're going to get a bit more upbeat now. His flow is still kind of the same as other tracks and them thing there. It's a bit more up-tempo, but in terms of his flow, blood, the threshold has kind of reached a little bit, blood. It's kind of like heightened and that. But in terms of the beat, he's doing a lot more now. He's hitting right now, bro. And I like that right there, man. You know what I'm saying? The contrast.
Once the lick moves and blow money fast. So my nigga, that is cool, but you save more when you graft. And then my line started battling and I left out. Feds in the hood got me thinking what's the best route. Gave him half a box, that's an arm and a leg. She asked me how much does it cost, I said an arm and a leg. Then she jumped up in the queue and wrapped her arm around my legs. The way this girl's up in brain, I swear this shit ain't making sense. I used to give pics to...
Yo, if you just give me one more, arm and a leg, bar,
that's
man.
An arm and a leg. She asked me how much does it cost, I said an arm and a leg. Then she jumped up in the queue and wrapped her arm around my legs. The way this girl's up in brain, I swear this shit ain't making sense. I used to give pics to Njies just to make them come back sooner. Crazy, I'm getting paid just to take pics for Puma. Where I'm from, you rob, trap or rap, we don't kick ball. Went to sleep early, woke up to 50 missed calls. I'm the first to take...
Man's getting paid for just to take pics with Puma, but we don't play ball and that from them little, you know
just to make them come back sooner. Crazy, I'm getting paid just to take pics for Puma. Where I'm from, you rob, trap or rap, we don't kick ball. Went to sleep early, woke up to 50 missed calls.
And that's what's so cold right now, blood, is that with the Adidas people, with the Nike and that, you don't have to be no sports athlete and them thing there, bro. I mean, look at the JD Sports, man. Look at PK Humble, look at Specs, look at Chunks, look at Harry Pinero. These man, they kick ball from time to time and that, bro. But they're not professional ballers, but they're out here still with contracts, big contracts and that. They're out here with the Virgil van Dijks and them thing there, bro. Filming videos and them thing there, fam. You know what I'm saying? They're literally partners with these guys, but these man don't play sports and that, fam. You know what I'm saying? They're rappers, they're entertainers and that. Content creators, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anything's possible, man.
From you rob, trap or rap, we don't kick ball. Went to sleep early, woke up to 50 missed calls. I'm the first to take the risk, car, I got some big balls. I don't know, baby, all I know, we got some big fours. And all I know is got some big corn, now this ain't.
Oh baby, little baby, fall back. Yeah, okay,
Oh baby, all
okay.
I know we got some big fours. And all I know is got some big corn, now
Four
this ain't
PF, bro, you know what I'm
rebirth, dog,
saying?
you can't respawn. Up at 3 AM, I can't sleep unless I got perks. Same time hills, but sometimes I think it makes it worse. My niggas in the dirt, other niggas in the pen. Man, you niggas show a skirt, so it's talking about men.
Yeah. Shout out to Mowgs. I like that one. Like I said, the other tracks on there were on a mellow vibes type of vibe, just like this one, but the beat, the layers were minimal, and also. Man, can you shut the hell up on that, fam? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to outro my video here, blood. You know what I'm saying? But the beat was basically had minimal layers in that, blood. And what man like Mowgs was doing, brother, it was minimal as well, blood. Now he kind of amplified his voice a little bit. The beat was doing a lot, even at the end there and them thing there, where it kind of like broke up to let man like Mowgs speak, and then you heard the drums come back in, and then the beat transitioned. That like, yeah. Shout out to man like Mowgs. Shout out to Audible Producky as well. And I'll catch you man the next one. It's your boy ManLykeNjies, and I'm out of there. This one's therefore going on the Mellow Vibes playlist, blood.